Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Ektab, and in front of all of you, I am presenting the Times of India newspaper headlines. So, first of all, it happened in heat of movement, Aftaf in court. Next, clash in Howrah school over scarf. Next, Karnataka CM sues for Kannada in Maharashtra. Next, CEC must be political, strong and beyond influence, says SC. Next, no checks. Government has free hand in picking court. Next, SC held mini trial to give Valuable bail NIA to SC. Next, Australia PAL clears India FTA, paves way for treaty. Next, SC asks MHDA for status of FIRs on BLDRS surplus area. Next, SC note to BMC for Versova sewage plant. Next, unvaxxed toddler in is 11th missiles victim in MMR. Next, 5 Malaysian villagers killed in border firing by Assam cops. Next, forest guard from Assam pursuing truck also dies. Next, shown TOI open drain pigs. SC wants immediate action. Next, James Meshur is the hair inmate accused of rape. Then we comes to page number 2. In that initial negligence, Colas probe may hurt case in court. Experts. Next, Walker murder, bathroom tiles may hold key to nailing accused. Next, it happened in the heat of movement, was not deliberate. Aftaf in court. Next, Aftaf lies detectors test today. Narco exam to follow. Next, statement of 3 women recorded. Next, engineer admission cross 1 lakh mark in state this year. Next, SC6 complaints report on open manholes. Next, after round 1, 1000 plus MBBS seats vacant across state. Next, boy landed in Gujarat from UP, then reached city. Then we comes to page number 3. In that, Kesarkar plans remedial coaching in school. Mantri cities Kerala school model says regular exam will be back. Next, IIT OKs to land LMV traffic on Goel Bridge. Next, missiles claims one more life 1 year old was not waxed. Next, MMRDA plans high speed Thane road 1.5 hours travel time to be cut to 10 minutes. Next, CG excuses self from hearing PLI against Uday and Kin. Next, cops get audio clip saying D gang out to harm PM. Next, 2-year-old first to undergo liver transplant in Parel Hospital. Next, zonal DCP prod malls, fuel pumps, and hospitals to install CCTV's camera. Next, 6 held for destroying mangroves. Next, 42 Hafiz facilitated for clearing SSC board exams. Then next on page number 4, in that SC Jungs SP groups please over sewage plant deal. Next, tenders this week but road work may not begin soon. Next, of all only 133 developers surrendered surplus areas. Next, Deshmukh sons withdrawals pleas for pre-arrest bail. Next, teen fights of leopard with help of a stick. Next, big cat spotted on IITB campus. Next, Uday's MLA attends MP6 skips refinery meet. Next, Gujarat polls 1 day paid leave for all co-worker. Next, NIA moves SC over bail for Telutumbi hearing on Friday. Then we comes to page number 5. In that, CAG team probing rupees 12,000 crore project meets BMC official. Next, parents demand for refund of extra payment reject. Next, remove post against Rahul. Next, Kenyans lose fine rupees 15 lakh cash. Next, 2 under lenses for relator murder. Next, SPA running sex trade raided. Next, trader losses rupees 1 lakh in e-fraud. Next, positive steps on Sena Ambedkar tie-up, says Rawat. Next, will join Rahul's Yatra in Kashmiri. Next, Uday can also ally with MIM and SP, says BJP state chief. Next, in honor of Baba Saheb Ambedkar. Next, Sena case Rahul denies murder night theories of defense. Sina case Rahul denies murder night theories of defense. Next, lab mishap initial probe says no failure of machine. Next, cop snap 24-year-old chain snatcher. Next, Aditya to visit Patna today. Next, motorman saves girls on railway track. Next, man celebrates 44th birthday at Critomorium. Next, why is Somya come mum on CM factions leader ask Parab. Next, hoarding fire. Notice for illegal rooftop use. Next, man losses rupees 1 lakh in online fraud. Rupees 78,000 recovered. Then we comes to the page number 7 in that Mangaluru blast suspected head Shiva has WhatsApp DP. Sheriff stay in Kerala for 4 days received courier. Next, Nayak invited to Qatar for lectures at WC. Puri says India will rise issues. Next, SC2 soon list pleas against conversion law in 4 state. Then next on page number 9 in that new normal is not an excuse, focus on employees well-being, healthy workplace culture will support productivity too. Then we comes to page number 10 in that involving CJI in CEC election will ensure transparency. SC next keep applying can advance data online once on sorry I am reading again. Keep applying can advance data sorry again I'm reading keep applying can advance date once line starts moving. Next, Assam forest party tired to stop truck of timber smuggler. Next, rifle but handled the rifle put on stationary duty. Next, girl 11 abducted from UP home found dead in Sheikh 80 km away. Next, Modi hands out 71,000 more job appointment letter to youth. Next, victim's father opposes Purohit petition for in-camera trials. Then we comes to the page number. Then next, LET model busted for held in Jammu and Kashmir with huge chahi of harm. Then we comes to the page number 14 in that Delhi minister's jail Mysore is an intimate accused of rape. Next message massage clip date back to September. Next India UAE talk on trade ties US of use of UPI for remittance. Next again I am reading India UAE talk on trade ties use of UPI for remittance. Next IT swoop on Telangana minister, center is terrorizing US KCR. Next, UP man held for killing wife, cutting body into pieces. Next, Jadeja's wife's sister spar over use of kids in camping. Next, will strip and send Kejriwal back. Gujarat Vice Speaker. Next, Azam granted regular bail MTA month after victory. Next, Congress left no stone unturned to insult Patel. Delayed Narmada projects. Next, returning officer jumps to death. Next, BJP suspend 12 more independent rebel. Next, not worse than Khasab, deserve fair trial, says Jain. Next, ED counter did not leak video. Then next, IFFI brings Indian freedom struggle alive. Viva Tech rare footage on display. Then next IT officer held for graft. Then we comes to page number 15 in that Fogart kills by PA and his friend for property CBI. Due forced her to MDMA charge sheet. Next IITG director appointed as a new CAICTE chairman. Next 8-seaters SUV ferrying 12 hits Protale 5 killed. Next 5 headed to wedding killed in Assam crash. Then we comes to page number 16 in that article section Parisian flying field. Next boys can't be boys. Next Britex 2. Next football is not the only party. Next a World Cup goal and the story of two nations. Next 3 guard at the gate of Moksha. Then we comes to this page number 17 in that Australia Pals clears way of 4 India trade deal phase 2 talks soon. Next, will remove all import duties. Liberal wise regime is expected. Next, India UK trade pact a priority goal. Next, domestic air traffic rises 10% in a month. Next, checks on gig workers match IT cost processes. Next, job portal offers project to moonlighting candidates only after verifying backgrounds. Next, Air India tops in on time flights in October. Next, SC quizzes future plan please to end Amazon attribution. 13 cause in final list of future retail bidders. Next, Amazon Web to put $4.4 billion in Hyderabad facility. Next, Paytm falls 11% on Jio's FinBiz plans. Next, Google's parent co Alphabet may lie off up to 10,000 report. Next, Godrej co takes in LGBTQ plus interns. Next, NCLAT stays CCI's rupees 169 crore penalty on OU. Next, Dr. Reddy faces US antitrust suit over cancer drugs. Next, L Laurel India gets new MD. Next, Nika's CFO Agrawal quits. Next, Eco to grow 13 multiplied to $14 trillion by 47. Ambani. Next, Wipro first Desi IT co to allow union in EU. Next, Adani flagship scores eyes $1.8 billion from share sales. Then we comes to page number 18 in that Zelensky urges Ukrainians to conserve energy for survival. Next, Russian prankster impersonated Macron and spoke to Polish president after missile blast. Next, Orban's scarf shows part of Ukraine has Hungarian territory. Kiwi protest. Next, China factory fire kills 38 and likely caused by illegal weldings. Next, Indonesian quake told 268 hunt on for survivor in rubble. Next, Blinken US Saudi ties under review despite Kagohi immunity ruling. Next, Pakistan financial minister people behind army chief tax detail leak identified. Next, has COVID cases soar, Beijing shut parks and museum, Shanghai tighten entry rules. Next, hard time ahead as world faces diesel shortage. Next, Tokyo wants to save energy with turtlenecks. Next, Twitter should overlays of Lake's merit. Next, don't like Musk, work for us. Take companies to Twitter ex staffer. Next, Imran sold metal he got from India in 1987 minister. Next, Bruce Lee may have died from drinking too much water. Next, in a first people to choose Oxford Word of the Year. Next, China's grandparents are done babysitting, ready to go viral. Next, on page number 19, in that Indian material science work is now core to chip worldwide. Next, has semiconductor tech advances, tech talent here becomes crucial to global companies. Next, Amsterdam is big in tech and startup is expect friendly. Next, Shimasha unique chip gives ML wings to firms. Next, strategy deep dives and fun at annual meet. Next, why cloud users need to start thinking FinCops. Next, on page number 20, in that young guns looks for Spain's old spark. Next, no expectation, no problem. Pressure of unfrenched Croatia ahead of their opener and Morocco. Next, Belgium have faith in maturing team. Next, Japan count on Bundelesa experience versus Germany. Next, Ronaldo to leave Man United with immediate effect. Next, Brazil getting ready to dance. Next, extreme blackmail forced Federation to drop armbands. Next, Iran media blames protest to humiliating loss against England. Then we come to page 21 in that it's become Messi for Messi's man. Next, uh, Tunisia snatch a point from Denmark. Next, Ocha saves the day for Mexico. Stops Leva's penalty to help team share points with Poland. Then next, Tim's flick showcased view pedigree. Next, American had displayed a glimpse of his talent during Under 17 World Cup in India. Then we comes to page number 22 in that Ozzy whitewash England. Next, Alyasa appointed Australia captain. Next, Mirabai to spearhead India. Next, world team chase India's quarters. Next, rain hits tides India's T20 series. Next, Shiraj impresses with 4 has India scores DLS par 75.4 in chase of 161. Next, Sahani 109 puts DY Patil in control. Next, spinner Gaikwad grabs 6 with V and Sule in Harris Shield. Next, T20 World Cup 2024 to have 20 teams for groups. Then we comes to period 23 in that can't charge rupees 41,000 extra for amenities city school order. Next, hospital staff refuse to touch HIV plus to be a mom newborn babies. Then next on page 24 in that CEC short tenure disturbing destroys independence SC. Next, UP cops killed 168 criminals in encounter in last 5 years. Next, clash in Bengal school over hijab and saffron scroffs. Next, FIR against kin in properties row brings disreputed SC. Next, who hunts for the next big pandemic hub. Then next on page number 25 in that Messi starts Saudi shocked Argentina. Next, WB man warns of D-gang plan or to harm PM. Next, private units install 7 times more CCTV camera than police in 11 months in city. Next, police invoke law private property owners complete. Next, wait time for US visa interview near 1000 days. Next, after serving in TA for 4 months, man releases he was never recruited. Next, Bhivandi family reunited with boy who went missing 10 years ago. Next, over 1 lakh engineers admission in state this year. Next, IITG director appointed as new AICTE chairman. Next, 4-year-old founded in orphanage. Next, CAG begins audit of BMC projects. Next, 38 killed in China factory blaze. Then we comes to page number 25 in that Karnataka questions CM offers ahead for Karnataka school in Maharashtra. Next, HIV plus woman losses baby has UP hospital staff refuses to touch her. Next, 4-year-old Ulsanagar boy killed at Nashik orphanage. Next, forester trying to save Telangana jungle ahead to death by tribal. Next, Pune student sets himself lover affair dies a day later. Next, missing since 99 cyclone Odisha man home now. Then that much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.